So I really want to batch film for the end of this month. And I planned out the videos yesterday, but I'm in a filming session. I just filmed 2 videos. However, I'm looking at the videos I have for my batch filming for my 2-week break at the end of the month, and I'm just not ready to film those videos right now. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't think I'm going to put a video up today. I put one up yesterday. I could schedule a video for maybe Tuesday and then put the other one out Friday, Thursday, one of those ones. So maybe I can just have those scheduled out for the week, and then that would mean tomorrow, that should be fine. Because I wanted to do some scheduling tomorrow, like schedule all 6 of these videos. I'm sorry if that's loud, like that's annoying. But I can just prepare, like plan out these videos a little bit further, and then I can film those tomorrow and I'll still be in a good standing. So that sounds like a good plan. Right now, in just where I'm at with YouTube, I'm really trying to like share more about anyone that's been watching my channel knows that I'm a big believer in creating a business around your YouTube channel. But I don't know if I've been as vocal about that, like in my thumbnails or my titles or anything like that. So that's something that I'm trying, and I'm also really just trying to like share my journey with that. So it's really new for me, and I don't want to, I'm not getting discouraged by the performance. I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm doing pretty well, but there is a bit second guessing, I believe, going on, like, is this the right thing to do? But I'm going to continue on with it. And even continue on with like even doing videos like this where it's just a quick check-in is really what I'm doing right now. Like, I think I enjoyed the batch filming session that I have. I don't want things to take too, like, I don't want this video to take too long, but it's really like, I kind of feel like I'm in a good place, even though I wasn't able to film 3 more videos right now. The way splitting it up and breaking it up, I think it just might be a better approach. And I really think I could really end this week with a total of 6 videos filmed, 3 videos at least at minimum released, and 3 videos in the vault ready to go at the end of this month. I really like that. It feels really good. Like, I just feel really on my shit as a creator. And it's just really nice to just see this growth, because a year ago I wouldn't even be able to like fathom moving about the cabin like this. Like, I just wouldn't be able to do it. And yeah, I knew going into this month and like coming back to my YouTube channel, I definitely would be in a space of experimentation and just being really like, I'm not going to be chained to what ifs of like, oh, the algorithm doesn't like this or the algorithm doesn't like that. This perhaps might be me having to teach the algorithm like, hey, this business stuff is important to my channel as well. Perhaps it's just not used to me having the word business in my titles that often, or in my thumbnails that often, and just me discussing it. And I haven't even been discussing it in that much detail, but it is a slight difference. It is a different angle that I'm bringing to the discussion of YouTube strategy on my channel. Like I said, I've only like sprinkled it in here and there in the past, and even talking this out right now, it's like maybe doing it in that disguised way could be helpful, but also it's like it depends on who it is that I intend to find this video, these types of videos, to watch these kind of videos. Like, do I want to be more vocal and forthcoming in my thumbnails and titles, or do I want to try and not hide it, but bake it into another type of title where it's like it gets more people in the door? But it's like that's where this whole transition from creator to true business owner using YouTube to build my business, it's like, who do you really want to come into the door? You know, it's being less concerned with how many come in the door, and it's really being more concerned with the quality of who it is that actually clicks on the video and watches, and what is the impression that person gets. So I'm just, it's different, you know, it's really different. And it's like, because when I started my YouTube channel, I really, really just wanted to make the content thing second nature. It really alters your thinking, and then you have to, or, you know, just speaking for myself, then it's like I have to now go through this transition. When it's like, if I could give some advice to somebody else, it's like, from the very beginning, even if you're a little bit more low key about it and it's not so weaved into your content, how you speak, like it's not, you don't really necessarily mention it. You just know, like, all right, I'm building a business with this content that I'm making. This is not just about how many views can I get. This is not about how many subscribers I can get. We really want to be concerned with the who's watching, and if I'm really going to be able to serve their needs from a business standpoint. And I think the best way to do that is to go into the YouTube channel knowing like your different avenues of monetization that really fall under that business umbrella. AdSense is like, it's a stream of income, but it's like the content got you that money. You didn't have to sell a product or sell it. In like theory, you didn't have to sell a product or sell a service to get money. And that's where it's a little bit different. Even if it's like, all right, you start thinking of your first digital product, you don't have to release it right away, but it's just like, that's something that I would do different in the beginning of my channel. So I don't have such a transition to be not focused on, I mean, the transition that I'm going through right now is really about I guess a part of the transition that I'm discussing right now is I'm not creating content in this phase focused on how much views I can get. I'm creating content to connect with the person on the other side and to make sure that if they clicked on the video, found value in the content. But then again, it's like a fine line. It's a fine line because I want to provide value. I want to like get people who I think can benefit from the video into the video. So that's where I don't want to be too like, oh, if it finds you, it finds you. You know, you click on it, you click on it. I enjoy creating thumbnails and titles and everything like that. I just don't enjoy it when it's like I had 8 hours of editing. Then I have to, and then I'm going to spend another 3 hours tweaking and playing around, figuring out the thumbnail. Then another hour to 2 hours playing around, thinking about the title. It's like, I just don't want to spend that amount of time on it. And that's really also a part of this transition. It's really like finding that balance. Not that balance, just like walking that thin line, you know? So like, I'm just really like wondering, like, where is this going to take me? This season of experimenting, this season of, thankfully, not being so caught up in the numbers. Like, how I'm wondering, like, how hurtful is this? Hurtful to the channel? But what's hurtful to the channel? Because I'm not like seeing like certain metrics. Is that hurtful? And also, it's like I kind of feel like, you know, I may be going through like a bumpy part of the road, is one way to put it. Another way to put it is I may be going through, what is that saying? Like, it gets ugly before it gets beautiful. Something like that. Like, I may be going through an ugly patch on my channel just so I can get to that beautiful side of things, which the definition of beautiful in this analogy is relative. But I think that's what I'm going through. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm just speaking at this point, but I feel like creators can be afraid of going through rough patches and bumps, that they don't really take any risk or do anything. And it's like, I'm not afraid, thankfully, and I'm just gonna ride with it, roll with it, go with it. All right, I'll see you next time. Peace.